Hello everyone, welcome back to my Sims 2 Uberhood. My name is Brianna Peppers and today we are visiting the Pleasant family in Pleasant View. Say that 5 times fast. Actually, I guess I should call this the Pleasant Bertino family, considering I changed the household name to Pleasant Bertino. As you may recall from the last episode, Mary-Sue has remarried to a townie named Kenneth Bertino, and she did take his last name, although she still has her 3 kids here with her. They're all fathered by Daniel Pleasant, of course, and they're going to keep their family name of Pleasant. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. So we have Mary-Sue over here. Oops. Everybody has gotten some makeovers because, as you may know by now, I have replaced all of my default replacements. Thank you so much, Platinum Aspiration, for your hard work doing a complete every single Sims 2 hair default replaced with Sims 4 clay hair. I love it and I think it's a great system. So yeah, thank you so much. But I digress. We have Mary-Sue here. She looks gorgeous. I think that she is stunning. She's a very beautiful sim. And then, of course, with her younger hubby over here, Kenneth Bertino. So Kenneth and Mary-Sue, very cute together. I think that they just got married, so this is really the first time we're going to get to see them together as a married couple. If you recall the last episode, this is so funny. Look at how Iris over here is not having it, watching her mom flirt with her husband. But anyway, yeah, they just got married, and Kenneth was a townie, so if you're not familiar with who Kenneth is, no worries, because honestly, neither was I. I didn't really know who he was until they met. I think that they met because they had the same career. Mary-Sue is still, of course, in the politics career. She only made it up to city council member, that's level 5. And Kenneth over here, he actually was also in the politics career, but he was a mayor, and I decided to bump down his career quite a bit because I thought that it made sense for him to be a bit younger than Mary-Sue. I changed his career level down to the same as Mary-Sue's because I like to think that they met because they're on the city council together. I don't know, I thought that was kind of cute. And here we are. We do have a bit of a situation, of course, with Kenneth. We do have I don't know how to describe it, but I don't think he's quite having an affair, but he does have a crush on Jan Tellerman. So I think this is something that I must have been playing other Sims in the background, and Jan and Kenneth, of course, were on a community lot. You know, I do have ACR, so ACR, sometimes the townies get up to stuff, and they have a crush on each other. And so we ran into Kenneth on a community lot when I was playing, I believe, with Rip Grunt or somebody else. I don't remember. And this was after, of course, he married Mary-Sue, and he and Jan were flirting. So I don't think that he has the memory. Yeah, he doesn't have a memory of having an affair. So it's either that Kenneth doesn't consider flirting as cheating, or maybe Jan is the one that came on to him. Maybe he let her down, but I don't think he did. I think that he was into it. All of that is to say, I'm not 100% sure if Kenneth is going to be faithful to Mary-Sue, although look at his wants. He only wants to give back rubs and talk and dance with Mary-Sue. And this is really interesting. He wants to have a baby. And of course you can see that I locked this in. Maybe I just have some high hopes. Now here's the thing, alright, I don't think Mary-Sue would want to have children, and I checked, and in the last episode I actually did end up putting her on birth control. Now I don't remember if that's because she rolled the fear of having a baby. That's normally the only time I put somebody on birth control, is if they fear having a baby. But regardless, I've taken her off birth control. Of course, Mary-Sue only has 6 days until she becomes an elder. She does not have much time at all. In fact, it's Sunday at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm not sure exactly how the timer works, because I think it's like your sim can't get pregnant less than 6 days out from becoming an elder, something like that. I think it's 5 or 6. I know the pregnancy lasts about 3 days, so they have to do it that way to make sure you're not giving birth as an elder. But even if she were able to, I just don't think Mary-Sue wants more children. So yeah, this is a whole other situation in itself. Are Kenneth and Mary-Sue going to be able to look past the fact that Kenneth wants children of his own, or is he going to be content helping raise Mary-Sue's? Only time will tell. Moving right along, over here we've got the kids, and yes, I blew right past the fact that we're at a new house, but don't worry, we'll talk about that. I think I was just really excited to see these Sims again, so we're just jumping right in. You may remember Grace Pleasant. She has a totally new look. I also gave the kids some new clothes, although I left Kenneth and Mary-Sue's alone because I think theirs is still fine. But it is autumn, so I wanted the kids to be wearing something warmer. Of course, you know, their legs are exposed, but it's fine. Grace Pleasant, she is adorable. She is a knowledge sim. She currently has the want locked in to go study with Ezra Broke. At first, that was not going to be possible because Ezra's actually going steady with Grace's cousin, Kylie Burb. That's a whole other story, but if you recall my, I think it was the Curious episode with Pascal and Cassandra's children, their daughter Astrid had prom, and long story short, Ezra cheated on Kylie at the prom, and I believe with Grace, yes, they had their first woohoo. I think it was in the photo booth. It was really wild. Kylie caught Ezra cheating, so I think that she's still technically dating him, but she is going to be breaking up with him. So I think it'd be interesting to see if, you know, Grace could quickly go steady with Ezra before she ages up to an adult or before she goes to college, whichever happens first. But yeah, she's stunning. I love her. And then over here we have her twin sister Iris, who is really, like I said, disgusted by Mary-Sue. Like I said, I gave them some makeovers. They have some new hair and some new makeup and some new clothing. I was just trying to get a better look at you, my dear. This is Iris. There you go. I love how she and Grace look similar, but they're not completely identical. Of course, in The Sims 2, I don't think it's possible to have identical Sims, but I digress again. She's a popularity sim, and she is currently romantically involved with River Caliente, who has been her best friend for like a really long time. They're BFFs, as you can see, and she's just really into him, but the chemistry's not there. But look who she has maximum bolts with. Fallon Beaker. That is the oldest son of Cersei and Loki, which is hilarious. I think that Fallon is romantically involved with somebody else, but I don't actually know. Oh yeah, and she's bisexual. Iris and Grace are both bisexual, so I see that she's actually, attracted to some girls too. Let's talk about this for a second. So Iris, see, I'm getting their names confused. Iris is furious with Ezra Broke. I believe they were friends, or if not friends, they were at least friendly. But I think I have a working theory that Iris is furious at Ezra and Grace, as you can see here, because Grace and Ezra, got caught cheating at the prom, and Iris was there too. I'm like pretty sure that's what's happening. And my only inclination, I guess, is because she's really close with Kylie. Or she's not even close. Is she close with Kylie? Hold on, because Kylie Burb is her cousin. She's not even close with Kylie Burb. I don't know. Maybe Iris had a crush on him too. I don't know, because she woohooed with River, so she's preoccupied. But I think what I'm going to work with here, unless someone else remembers from a previous episode and can remind me, what I'm going with right now is that she's pretty pissed off at Grace because she thinks it's really wrong of Grace to have had woohoo with Ezra at prom right under Kylie's nose when Kylie is their cousin. And yes, they may not be close with Kylie, but you don't do that to any girl, much less your own family member. So that's actually really interesting, that now there are two sisters in the house who are upset with each other. Of course, Grace doesn't have any clue that, she's going in the garage. She doesn't have any clue that Iris is upset. We're gonna have to work on that a little bit. I'm not sure how Grace feels about the whole situation. Does she feel bad? Does she not care? Because as you can see, she's clearly just excited about the fact that she finally gets to be with Ezra, but I don't know, there's gonna be some familial beef there because of a boy. Alright, and then last but not least, we've got Noah Pleasant, the little cutie patootie, the final child of Mary-Sue and Daniel, and he looks just like Mary-Sue, and I think that's so perfect. He is actually 3 days from becoming a teenager, just like the girls are 3 days from growing up, and as I can see, they both have the want to go to college, because I'm quite certain that Grace and Iris are both going to go to college. So yeah, when they go to college, Noah will be becoming a teenager, and he is an Aries. I don't remember off the top of my head what aspiration that's going to be. Okay, it's going to be a popularity sim. So all of Mary-Sue's children came out to be popularity sims, except for Grace, who just so happens to be knowledge, which is really funny. I'm sure you guys know that Angela and Lilith are both popularity Sims, and I never did change their aspirations. I don't really change my Sims aspirations unless I have to for some reason, but I don't think I ever have in the Uberhood. But anyway, yeah, not much else is going on with Noah. He's just a kid living his little life. He's, really close with a lot of his family members. He's even got some friends of his own. Percy Spectre, oh my goodness. So yeah, we're just gonna have fun and hang out with them. And then we have two kitty cats, two kittens. So I remember Milo. I don't remember Simi here. Maybe we adopted Simi at the end of the last round. I don't remember. But we currently have two kittens, so we gotta pick them up and take them inside. Alright, guys, and that leads us to our house tours. So I'm sure you're wondering, because I normally do the house tours first, but like I said, I really just wanted to jump in and see these Sims again. I'm so excited. It's been so long. I went back and looked at when I uploaded my last episode in this house, and it was October of 2022. Which is just so crazy to think about, like just a few months shy of 2 years. So yeah, we finally made it back. So one thing that I think I've mentioned before in my most recent episodes is that my building tastes and my decoration tastes have changed quite a bit, and I actually really can't stand the fugly Max's houses anymore. So they're either getting totally new houses or they're getting like really nice made over versions. I'm sure you guys remember my most recent episode with the Dreamer house. I think that was one of my favorite renovations so far. But let me tell you, this house was not easy, okay? The Pleasant House 215, what is it, 215 Sim Lane, as you can see here. This is actually a Plum Tales makeover. So if you know the Sims 2 creator Plum Tales, they actually do a lot of really nice renovations. I think they've renovated almost every single Max's lot from what I remember, at least in Pleasant View. And a long time ago, I downloaded these renovations because I liked them and thought they were pretty, but my game just cannot handle them. There's way too much flora and fauna. There's no fauna, but too much flora, and lots and lots and lots of clutter inside. So I could not, unfortunately, move them into that house as it was. But the exterior is exactly as Plum Tales created it. I just gutted the inside and gave it a Brianna Peppers twist. So the layout is a little bit different and the decorations are all completely my own, but I do want to say thank you so much to Plum Tales for this gorgeous exterior. Like, look at this roofing. Look at how nice that is. I could never have done that. I tried and I couldn't do it. So yeah. Real quick, of the outdoors, they've got a greenhouse, which came with the renovation by Plum Tales. I don't think anyone here has the nature hobby. No, so I don't know who's gonna be using the greenhouse, but it looked so nice, I just decided to leave it. Maybe Mary-Sue will get into it as she gets older, I don't know. And a huge garden plot, there's some swings, and of course the infamous swimming pool. But here's a nice touch. I thought this was so cool how they added the hot tub into the pool like this. Now, normally for a sim to get into a hot tub, they could go from any edge, so I'm not sure if they're still going to be able to do that if it's functional like this, but we'll just, we'll see when the time comes. Alrighty, and over here in the garage, I've added a car. It's a BMW, I believe, and that is, of course, Mary-Sue's. So let's go in. We're going to start on the ground floor. I'm going to give you a little tab tour. Okay, so we come into the house, and first things first, we have this nice, I think this is a French door, I don't know, and I hung some wind chimes. Those are actually supposed to be for a bedroom, but I thought they looked pretty cool. As soon as you walk in, you've got this little entryway here. It actually looks pretty sparse from this angle, but I spent so long, guys. I spent hours decorating this house, and I know it doesn't really show because there's not much in here, but the real issue, like I've said before, is that I'm so indecisive, and I just cannot make decisions, and I undo the things that I've done over the course of like many hours. So ultimately, this ended up being pretty simple, pretty modern. Very different from the original Pleasant House, if I do say so, because that one is very much like wooden and maybe even a little bit more like, I don't know, classical, but this is definitely more of a modern mansion type twist. So as you saw, you just came into the entryway and you've got a little dining area in front of the fireplace. I really debated deleting the fireplaces because I never used them, but we kept them. Okay, so we have a little breakfast kitchenette. One qualm that I have about this build is that the kitchen is so small. As you can see, I could only fit like 2 counters. I mean, this is kind of how the kitchen was originally anyway. 2 counters and then the most basic of appliances. And I just think that for a house of this size, it would make more sense. You definitely would have a bigger, nicer kitchen. So I think after this episode is over, because I'm just not up to it right now, but maybe later, I'm going to actually move I'm going to move the kitchen into where the dining area is. Okay, just picture this big, open, spacious kitchen with counters and every type of kitchen stuff you can imagine, and then just simply making this room the dining room. So, I mean, hopefully you guys get the vision. I should have just done that from the start, but it didn't occur to me until way later. Okay, and then you've got some doors. So you've got some stairs right here in the dining room. You've got I don't know what to call this, like a study, I guess. So the study, and this is it. Wait a minute, I definitely had some paintings on the walls there. I definitely had some, so I guess they're gone. I don't know. I'm not worried about it right now. So I have a computer and I put a little printer there. It's just decoration. It's just kind of meant to look like an office, you know? I think that 2 city council members would probably need like a good home office, you know? We've got some degrees hanging on the wall. Of course, we have Mary-Sue's violin. She is a violin player in my headcanon, and a bookshelf. And I debated putting like a chair right there, but it's fine. They could just, you know, sit in the desk chair. That room is pretty sparse. Okay, and then right here you've got a bathroom. This bathroom's pretty nice, in my opinion. It's black and white. We've got the shower and the tub. I liked how Plumtails did the flooring like this. I don't even know how to describe this, but those are 2 different floor tiles just layered over each other, and they made this fun design. So I went with that, but I made it black and white. And then, of course, mirror, sink, everything you can imagine. It's for a bathroom. It's pretty simple. Coming over here, you already saw this entranceway with the phone and everything. I put some suitcases here. I know they're suitcases, but I like to pretend these are actually briefcases, and I think that Kenneth and Mary-Sue would probably take those to work or something. It just looked really fun and official. And of course we have the main living area. So you first come in, you've got of course a chess table. I feel like I always have to have a chess table. Bookshelves, stereo. This is my favorite part, is the seating area for the living room. Of course we've got these nice modern sofa and chairs. I don't know what I was trying to call them, but they're just chairs in front of the TV and the fireplace. I'm just hoping nobody lights the fireplace because I just know that rug is gonna go up in flames. Back here, I wanted to keep this walkway behind the couch pretty clear, so there's nothing, just some decorations, a cat scratcher, pet bed over here, piano. We have a PlayStation 5, more bookshelves. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. One thing I realized now I did not put is curtains on the windows, but you know, these blinds are okay for now. And then this door here is, you guessed it, another bathroom. And you can't see it too good from this angle, but don't worry, you'll see it some more, and there's not much in here anyway. It's just a toilet, shower, kitty litter with poop in it. That's pretty much it, okay? So that is it for the ground floor. This is the overall view. And let's go upstairs. So as soon as you come upstairs, there's really nothing up here. I was stressed about this area because it's kind of just like one long hallway. This is just kind of the pathway to get to everybody's bedrooms. I did move Mary-Sue and Kenneth's bedroom upstairs, and I gotta fix that ugly floor. But I'll do that after the tour. So I did have some paintings on either side of the mirror, but I thought it just looked too busy. So instead it's just a mirror, and I could have sworn I had a decoration of some kind on this table next to the phone, and now I'm kind of freaking out because I don't know what's happening. My custom content is deleting itself or something. Of course, the infamous exercise bike, they have to have that, and they do have a painting here. I'm going to start with my personal favorites, the teenagers' rooms. I love a good teenage kids' room, okay? So first, just take a guess for a second. Who do you think this room belongs to? Okay, did you guess? It's Grace. Grace just emanates like pink and yellow vibes to me. Very kind of preppy girl. Similar to how Angela is kind of portrayed. And I just love how Grace and Iris are unintentionally parallels of Angela and Lilith. I really think they came out pretty similar. Music posters, bed. I think this area came out really nicely. I know that it's a lot of curtains, but it's the best I could do. I like that candlelight. She has some Totoro posters and a mirror, and of course a really cute little desk space, which when those string lights are on, it looks pretty cozy over here. They haven't used their homework locators yet, but that's going to be a homework locator, pink, pretty little desk, and over here in the corner, just her dresser with some decorative speakers on it. Those aren't functional because I don't want people playing music in her room waking her up, and also some jewelry. And then my personal favorite, look at the rug. Look at the rug. It's a little heart-shaped rug. How cute. That's pretty much it. And then let's go right next door into Iris's room. Wow. So it's quite cluttered in here, but I really just love that vibe for a teenager's room. I think that they would have a lot of stuff, and just even if they're tidy Sims, they probably would have a lot of stuff laying around, so maybe a little bit of a mess. So room is the same type of layout, but I just changed the bed, so instead of it taking up half the room, it's just against the wall. We have this really cute Hello Kitty skeleton rug. It is autumn in my game right now, so I thought this was kind of Halloween-y vibes, and it matches the color scheme, so it's perfect. We have some anime posters, of course some plushies. You cannot forget Kuromi. You can't have a black and purple theme without having Kuromi. I'm sorry. That's it for the bed, and then over here, the desk area. We have some workout stuff up there because Iris's favorite hobby is fitness, and just this really cool little vampire desk chair. Unfortunately, I didn't have a desk to match, but I think black is fine. And look at the cute little Grim Reaper toy. And the clutter. I think it's nice. And this is actually a functional light as well. Some posters. I'm just now realizing that we don't have curtains on the windows by the desks, but it's fine. I think it's okay. That's pretty much it, and I like the pink and purple vibes of the different girls' room. And so we have two bedrooms here. So the first bedroom here on your left is Noah's, and let me tell you something, this is a major improvement over what I had originally. Noah in the original Pleasant house had a very tiny, hastily built bedroom literally under the stairs, kind of like Harry Potter under the cupboard situation. It was really sad. It was so small, and this is way better. So he's room for more stuff. I didn't go too kiddie with it, considering Noah is about to become a teenager, so I feel like he'd be more on the mature side of childhood, and not to mention I don't really want to have to redecorate too much. I went with this green and yellow vibe. I think it's really sweet. It's very nursery vibes, but I like it. So he's got a toy box, he's got a rug, he's a little light. And look at this beautiful view, by the way, from his bedroom. I mean, this might be the best view in the whole house, of the backyard. So yeah, some Minecraft posters, some just gaming stuff. His one true hobby is music and dance, so I like to think that when he ages up, he's going to be playing the drums. I don't know why, he just gives me like drums vibes. Tiny little dresser. Now that I'm looking at it, he probably could use a bigger dresser, or maybe a closet. I'm not sure. Bookshelf, or yeah, not a bookshelf, book bag. And then, similar to his sisters, he has a little desk alcove. Pretty simple, not a whole lot of stuff on it, with some posters. All in all, as I've been saying for this whole house, it's very simple, but it's cute. I didn't put any wall deco on these two walls because you're not going to see them. I play with half walls down. But my main goal here was just to make the house pretty enough for me to want to play in, and then after that I'll add stuff later if I want to. Okay, very last room of the house, we have Mary-Sue and Kenneth's bedroom. And wow, this is actually gorgeous from this perspective. I think it's something about this lighting. When the lights are on, the overhead light that is, it doesn't quite look this good. But yeah, it looks great. I decided to go for this like neutrals and blacks, kind of to match the windows. And oh my good gosh, there are so many windows in this room. I could not put any curtains on the windows. It just looked, it was too cluttered. It was way too much. Even when I tried to put like 2-tile, if you know what I'm talking about, like blinds or curtains on them, it just looked strange. So for the time being, I decided to just leave it alone. Unfortunately, because of the diagonals of the walls, they didn't have room on either side of the bed for nightstands. So instead, I got them a cozy little rug, and they have a little table, like a coffee table thing at the foot. And I think that it still pulls it together. this room took me a long time to figure out because I wasn't sure what the vibes should be. And then from this perspective, they actually have a closet. They're the only room in the house that has a closet. Everyone else has dressers. And then, because this was technically like the biggest room after I split up the layout, I decided that they could have their own ensuite bathroom. And it's pretty small, but it's their own bathroom. So this is literally it. It's 2 tiles. They have a toilet, shower, and sink. That's literally all they have, but it'll do. So this is the overall layout. We have 4 bedrooms upstairs, which originally this whole top half was split into just 2 bedrooms because it was 2 really big rooms, one for Angela and one for Lilith. Plumtails did an amazing job on that build. I highly recommend, but I just could not, I couldn't make it work with all of their original decorations. I had to completely gut it. And not to mention the fact that I really wanted, originally there was like a room down here as well, and I wanted a bigger living space. I thought that was always kind of a downfall of the original Pleasant house, was that it was so big but so small at the same time. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started and just kind of press play and see what happens. Like I said, it is Sunday at 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, these 2 are being sweet. I am experiencing like the ever slightest bit of lag, and it probably just has a lot to do with the sheer size of the lot and the fact that I do have a lot of custom content on here. Oh my gosh, Mary-Sue, you weren't supposed to run. I actually need to get someone to bring the cats inside. I'm pretty sure there's a mod to let kittens and puppies use stairs. I think there is, because I know there's one for toddlers. I should probably just get it at some point. Okay, set that one down. And I'm gonna have you fill up the food bowls. And then, where's the other one? Oh my goodness, way over here, about to get run over by a car. I'm gonna pick you up. They're really fascinated with this garage door because it's the last thing that I bought. One thing that I did not mention that I wanted to is a little jack-o'-lantern out front. I figured out that I could use the Shift Anything mod to put jack-o'-lanterns or anything really on fence posts, and I think this is so cute. Like if I turn it on, because it's autumn, and I kind of forgot about that in the last episode, I think with the Dreamer family. I didn't really do any type of Halloween decorations. I mean, they did have like a cornucopia, so I guess that's autumn enough. But I think this is so cute, and I liked the fact that there's only one, because Noah is the only child in this house, so I like to think that Grace and Iris are too cool to sit down and carve jack-o'-lanterns anymore, but Noah was still a child and excited about it, so I like to think this is Noah's jack-o'-lantern. Such a stupid little detail, but it's little stuff like that that makes it so cute. Oh my gosh, Kylie. Kylie's walking by. Is she gonna kick over our trash can? Yeah. Oh, Kylie, no. I think it would be fascinating if we would greet her, because she is our cousin. If you're not familiar with who Kylie is, she is the second daughter of John and Jennifer Burb. So, you know, Lucy's little sister, basically. Let's go ahead and greet her. I'm gonna have Iris greet her because they don't have beef. They walk so funny. Hi, how are ya? And they just get straight to talking. I don't think Grace has, yeah, she hasn't realized, like, anything's wrong necessarily, but she and Kylie don't exactly have, like, a relationship. It's fine. And we're just going to pick that, oh no. Pick that up. Okay, the wall was making it weird. Alright, because we just moved to a new house, oh my gosh, these 2 are sickening! How sweet! Let's turn that off. Everyone's gonna need to use the bathroom, but it's gonna be super fun to see them use the house, and I think it'll be nice to see if there's any, like, routing issues I need to work on. Oh, just kidding. Kenneth beat you to it. Gotcha. I mean, luckily there are 3 bedrooms in this house. There's 2 downstairs, 2 full bathrooms, no less, and half one upstairs. Okay. Oh no, I think the lag might be... I mean, it's very slight, but it is there, and the garage kind of makes my camera tilt up when I don't want it to, which is annoying. I guess we'll stay on this half of the house, or I'll just have to find a camera position where I don't have to move it quite as much. Oh god, of course we have the matchmaker. Mary-Sue wasted no time going to town on the violin. And I see Iris here is going straight for the piano. Okay, I'm getting a pop-up over here. Oh, duh, it's the matchmaker. Oh no, she rang the garage door. I wonder if that's going to be a problem, because I hate when we have garage doors like this and all of the visitors and stuff treat that like it's the front door to the house. I think the only way to fix it, someone told me once that if you deleted the front door, like if this was the most recent door you bought, they'll come to this one, but that's not true, because this is the most recent door, so whatever. Okay, so we just had a little kitten birthday. Look who it is. It's Milo. He aged up to an adult cat, and those eyes are striking, but he's really cute. Yeah, cute little cat. You know what? I just had the memory. I think that Milo may have been Coral's cat. I don't know, for some reason I was thinking that one of these cats belonged to Coral. Oh, it was this one! This is where Simmy came from. I knew it. I knew that I had... So, sorry, Mary-Sue and her kids probably adopted Milo back whenever, but Simmy, they had to take Simmy in because he belonged to Coral, and she died. Coral has passed away. She outlived Herb by quite a long while, and she passed away from old age just before I think I began filming for the Uberhood or something. I really don't remember. Gosh, this is what happens when you play an Uberhood. Lots of time passes between each episode. So anyway, kids are not up to a whole lot. Grace and Noah are hanging out. You know, you really need to potty. And I think just for some added dramatic value, we're going to invite Ezra over because, you know, Kylie's here and I think I just want to cause problems. I think I'm just in that kind of mood. So after you use the bathroom, my dear, I'm going to have you call and invite Ezra over. And she is, I think, in love with him. Yeah, she is. So what the hell is going on? So it shouldn't be any issue getting him over here is why I brought that up. Kylie's coming over to talk to Aunt Mary-Sue. Well, you know, I don't know that Kylie and Mary-Sue have any relation, considering... Yeah, they don't. Yeah, this is technically Daniel's relative, because it's Daniel's niece, and, you know, Mary-Sue's not married to him anymore. Fun fact, in case you did not remember from my last Pleasant episode, Mary-Sue is actually, not currently, but she was still in love with Daniel Pleasant. In fact, they kind of became, like, just woohoo buddies, for lack of a better word. She was like rolling all these wands for him and stuff, and so I decided to just kind of go with it, but ultimately Mary-Sue knew she was never going to get back with him. So if anything, from Mary-Sue's perspective, maybe it was like a power thing. She just wanted to show that, like, you know, she could still have him if she wanted him, type thing. But I think it's also mutual. I don't think that Daniel and Mary-Sue ever planned on getting back together. Maybe they just have so much history that when the situation presented itself, they took advantage, if you know what I mean. So we're going to invite over Ezra. If you're not familiar with Ezra, he is the third child of Brandy and Skip Broke, so the baby that she's pregnant with at the start of A Fresh Pleasant View. So she just invited over Ezra, and just got the pop-up that we have some visitors. Those trees across the street are gonna get on my nerves. So I'm not sure. Look, it's Delaney Dreamer. She's literally in the last episode. This is Darren and Kristen's daughter. I'm not sure if she's one of the visitors. I don't think I've ever seen a child welcome wagon, but yeah, as I feared, we've got the matchmaker here. Delaney's going straight for the side door, and I don't see anyone else. Do you mean to tell me that the welcome wagon is only one person and it's a child? Oh no, Ezra's walking by. He has he has a new hairstyle. I'm scared to look. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have Noah greet Delaney. I mean, he's the only other child in this house, so I guess it just makes sense. And we're gonna come get Ezra. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. He didn't even bother walking up to the door. He just came and stood by the gate, so... Ezra, I don't like this hairstyle on you. I'm sorry. At least not with this outfit. Something's off. But I don't think this is a good look for him. So maybe we'll give him a new haircut real quick. Oh, look, he goes straight in for the flirt. Okay, Kenneth's favorite hobby is sports. Good to know. Alright, so I chose a new hairstyle for Ezra, and I think this suits him a lot better. And in fact, from what I can remember, it's pretty close to the hair that he had before. So, yeah, very cute. I did quickly make Ezra selectable as well, just to see if he is indeed still going steady with Kylie, and he is. You can see here that he still has a crush on her. He's a little furious with her because, you know, she probably slapped him silly when she caught him cheating. But Kylie's here on the lot, and I'm excited to see if they interact at all. Or maybe they're just gonna go the other way and just completely ignore each other. Normally, I would wait until we play Kylie's household to, of course, invite Ezra over or run into him somewhere and break up with him. But I'm checking my notes here to see when we're actually playing with them again, with the Burbs. So the Burbs are this next episode. So after the Pleasants here, we're playing with the Burbs. But this episode is when Grace and Iris are going to age up and go to college, so our time is running out. So we unfortunately have to do it this way, where Kylie is going to be made selectable. Okay, we're going to stir the pot a little bit. She's really outraged, of course, with Ezra. She hates him, actually. She really does not have any feelings for him anymore. And of course, I think she hates her cousin even more. Goodness me, she was really torn up about this. So she's going to come out here, and I think she's going to break up with him. Propose breakup. Do you think that she should go straight into the breakup, or should we, like, argue first? She's just inside hanging out with her cousin, her good cousin Iris, you know, the cousin she doesn't have beef with. And then she looks out the window and she sees that her, you know what, of a cousin, Grace, has invited over Kylie's boyfriend. Look, well, you saw it for just a second. She's pissed. Noah, I think you should go inside. I think that you should get out of the way. Thank you so much. So yeah, Kylie just comes out here. She can't believe the audacity of Grace and Ezra to rub it in her face, to humiliate her at prom. It's even funnier. This is hilarious. I'm sorry, Kylie. I'm so sorry, but it's so funny. You can't say this isn't so funny. I need to screenshot it. She's having a mental breakdown. She's like, I just told you how this makes me feel, and you do it even more? Goodness, look how much it tanked now. Now she's negative 100. She's going to declare enemies soon. Yeah, so this is definitely a breakup. Wait, what is it? Am I clicking on the right sim? There we go. Propose breakup. She just can't believe it. Yeah, she is so pissed. I can't believe, I guess it's because they were still going steady. Okay. I guess it's because they were still going steady, but she, like, caught him cheating again. We have to get more screenshots, of course. I think it's great that Ezra has the audacity to look upset as well. He's like, what? You're breaking up with me? Why? Why would you do that? I've been nothing but a good boyfriend this whole time. You're gonna break up with me just because I'm in love with your cousin? That's so lame. Oh, they just became enemies. Wow, Kylie is not playing. First of all, this looks like a grown-up version of Kylie, Callista. Yeah, so it's done. Kylie and Ezra have broken up. She is really pissed off with him, but she's glad they broke up. But I can't believe they're enemies now. That's nuts. That's nuts. And she's like one more negative interaction away from making enemies with Grace as well. I can't believe it. Of all the people, like I said, of all the people to cheat with, you're gonna cheat with your girlfriend's cousin. That's just not right. Well, he goes from crying to being totally okay, so something tells me Ezra's gonna be fine. Let's go inside and see what they've got going on. So, okay, they're just obsessed with each other. It's so gross. Everybody's getting kind of hungry. Who has the most cooking skill? They're pretty evenly matched, I guess. So we'll just have Mary-Sue come, I guess. No, I'm gonna make Kenneth do it. He seems like a house husband material. Oh my gosh, wait! Grace and Grace and Kylie, sorry, are... I missed something. They were talking. At first it seemed to be going well. But yeah, I'm surprised Kylie's not being more antagonistic towards Grace. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I want them to eat. Some chicken wings and fries. Gosh, that sounds so good. Let's have that. And he's gonna cook for the whole family. Hopefully there's enough, because we have a lot of guests as well. Okay, so dinner is served, or whatever. No, please, where are you taking that? He was about to go upstairs. I think that one of the children's desks is classified as a table. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. Okay, I take every possible opportunity to put, like, stuff on the tables so that they don't automatically set them, because I hate when they do that. And then lo and behold, I have a desk in the house that's for some reason is classified as a table. I just noticed that Kenneth has quite... Oh my god, look how many things he has. He has a freaking 2100 simoleon telescope, a 4000 simoleon statue, TV, karaoke machine, piano. This guy is loaded. I'm tempted to sell some of that stuff right now, but maybe not right now. So yeah, everyone's gonna come grab a plate. I much prefer that. Thanks so much. Oops, no. Oh, I love when people don't listen to me. And Kenneth is freaking out. Where are you about to go? Okay, so see, they're gonna use this table first, and I think this is gonna be the case most of the time, which is really fine. I'm not that worried about it. Some people will have to sit here and others will have to use the main dining table. But hey, the core of the family is eating together. Sorry for all the guests. Oh my gosh, so Noah said, I'm tired, I need to take a nap. So he came upstairs to sleep in his mom and dad's bed. Well, I guess Kenneth is not his dad, it's his stepdad, but it's kind of sad, but at a certain point, as Noah gets older, he's gonna have lived in the same house as Kenneth longer than he ever lived with Daniel. I do believe Daniel and Mary-Sue divorced when Noah was a toddler. I want to say toddler. Yeah, even like before then, probably when he was an infant or a very young toddler, because he learns his toddler skills much later. It's pretty sad, but despite that, I think how's his relationship? Despite that, he has a 100/100 relationship with his dad. So, you know what? Say what you will about Daniel. He may have a million children, but he's pretty close with almost all of them. Except for Angela and Lilith, of course. His very first two. They just never really recovered that relationship. Alright, so chicken wings and fries. That was successful. They do eat this meal with forks, but that's fine. I guess I could have left that out for the guests, but I'm not really that worried about them. Okay, how are the kitties? Oh, there's only one bed downstairs. Maybe I should put another bed. But on that note, it is now 6 p.m. on Sunday. We are 2 days away from everybody's birthdays, Noah, Grace, and Iris. I'm going to be sad when Grace and Iris move off to college, although I will be excited, of course, to play them in university, but going to be sad that they're going to be leaving, because then we'll still have 1 day, I think, of the rotation without them. And I guess we'll just focus on Noah at that point, because he'll be a teenager. Actually, that's kind of perfect, isn't it? Anyway, I think that maybe I should get another cat bed. I feel kind of bad that the cats are going to be fighting, but I mean, I don't really want to put it in the kitchen or dining room. I think that's kind of weird, but I don't see any other place for it that wouldn't be in the way. Okay, so on that note, guys, I think we're just going to kind of hang out for the rest of the night. Oh, wait, no, I take it back. I forgot. Grace still hasn't asked Ezra to go study, so we need to do that tonight. Is anyone going to answer the phone, or... Alright, Kenneth is coming to answer the phone. Who is it? Oh, you know what? I never did dismiss the matchmaker. She's still... Oh! Is she still here? Kenneth? Mary-Sue? What? Daniel wants to talk to Mary-Sue, and Kenneth is going to say, yeah, she's here. Oh my god. I wonder if he's calling to ask her what I think he's calling to ask her. I don't want to... Uh-oh. Okay. Get out of the way. I don't want to presume anything. Maybe he's just calling to chat, but in my experience, the first night that you move into a new household, the game asks you if you want to go on an outing. Oh no, is the door stuck open? I just realized that. I think the door might be broken. Okay, so Daniel, on a completely unplanned turn of events, Daniel has asked Mary-Sue to go downtown. And I'm so evil. I just want to see what happens. Who needs to ride? Mary-Sue's going to take her car. Oh my god. Okay, so where are we going? Hold on. Alright, so I decided to just randomize a number because, I mean, I've said this before, I've been to all of these downtown community lots so many times that they're all kind of the same to me. And we got Midnight Flows, and I do believe this is a club. Now, I don't think that two Sims, Daniel and Mary-Sue's age, would be frequenting a nightclub on a Sunday night. That just doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but our options are pretty limited. I'm more inclined to head towards like Rodney's Hideout. It has like a bar vibe, but not necessarily so nightlifey. So maybe that's, yeah, we'll go here. This is one of my favorites. And when I come back, I'm gonna have to figure out why the door's not closing. Maybe it's because of the wind chimes. It's gotta be something is causing an issue there. I really want to know. Oh, the lag in this house is starting to be unbearable. Oh no, what have I done to myself? Alright, well, we're gonna see everybody a bit later, but we'll meet up with Mary-Sue and Daniel, and I'm really excited to see who else he brings. I'm gonna die laughing if he brought his wife. And we'll meet you guys there shortly. Alright, it's the moment of truth, guys. So we just rolled up to Rodney's Hideout. Looks like Mary-Sue picked up everybody. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, oops, that's not... Okay, whew, that scared me. So first out the car, we've got Kaylin Langrak. Okay, I didn't think that Kaylin and Daniel even still spoke. I wonder... Yeah, so we're still enemies. Hold on, don't talk to her yet. We've got Daniel. Oh my god. This is just like, I've seen this happen with Dawn when, like, Don Lothario will invite your sim to an outing and he brings all of his girlfriends, but I don't know why I was expecting differently from Daniel. He brought Nina, okay? Nina and Daniel do have a thing going on. Oh, cool. Okay, Kaylin is perpetuating the beef. She's still not cool with Mary-Sue. We're off to a great start. And we've got Bella. Okay, another one of Daniel's conquests. Oh, dear. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? And there's still someone else in the car. Who is that? Brandy Laterno. Okay, well, if Kaylin wasn't done with Daniel first, before that is, she is now. We've got Chloe. So Chloe is one of Daniel's baby mamas, but she's a romance sim. Bella's a romance sim. Nina's a romance sim. So I don't think they're gonna care as much. Now, Mary-Sue is a fortune sim, but I don't think she's going to care that Daniel's getting it on with these ladies. And look at this. It's so ridiculous. I don't think she's going to care because they're not married anymore. Well, you know, Nina and Mary-Sue are really hitting it off. That's great. She didn't just meet any of them for the first time, did she? No. On that note, I noticed that Mary-Sue has the want to ask a sim on a date, which is really funny. Oh, he's playing kicky bag with Brandy. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Who do we got inside? We've got Bruno Monty playing poker with Mrs. Crumplebottom. How sweet. Bruno Monty is so cute. Oh my gosh, we've got Johnny and Benedict. Anyway, so, Mary-Sue, what are you doing other than getting hailed on? She just has a bunch of wants about her cat to get a job. I was thinking about just letting them kind of do whatever they wanted, but something tells me they're gonna be in this hacky sack circle for a while, and this is so not her speed. We're gonna send Mary-Sue inside. Oh, she's coming to poke Kaylin. Don't mind if you do. Oh, Olive Specter's here. Should I let her do it? So, if you don't know, I'm sure anyone with context would know that Kaylin is, of course, the sim that Daniel got caught cheating on, or with, I should say. When Mary-Sue and Daniel were married, the first affair she caught him having was with Kaylin. And then, in my game, Mary-Sue forgave Daniel. She wanted to work through it. She thought their marriage was worth it or whatever, or maybe it was more of like she was embarrassed and didn't want to admit that her husband was gonna leave her for a more beautiful, younger woman. I don't know. And then that's how, of course, Grace and Iris, and then later Noah came to be. But then she caught Daniel cheating with Kaylin again. So not just once, but twice. And then that was the final straw. After she had just given birth to their baby son, and she caught him with this maid again. Are they wearing the same lipstick? It looks like it. So it makes sense to me that Mary-Sue would still hate Kaylin's guts even after all these years. Although what's really funny, we gotta be careful because Kaylin is pregnant right now. Okay, Olive, with your new hairstyle. She doesn't look like it yet, but Kaylin is pregnant with the Townies baby. I don't know if she's having twins or not. Okay, this is ridiculous. Daniel is singing to Bella. I was gonna send you to use the bathroom, so maybe stop poking Kaylin for a few minutes. Look, Chloe and Johnny are playing poker together. They're brother and sister. I always forget that, like literally always forget that. Wow, so Kaylin's gotta copy everything Mary-Sue does. She's gotta take her husband's, and she's gotta use the bathroom when she does. It's 10 o'clock at night. I can't fathom what in the world Mary-Sue is even doing here. Why Daniel would think that it's a good idea to invite all of his lovers, well, not all of them, because his wife's not here, but to invite any of them at all. All our tables are full. You know why it says that? It's because I'm in a group. I was trying to sit at the counter. They don't have any tables big enough to accommodate us, so she's not gonna let us sit down and eat. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, in that case, we're just going to end things here. End the group. I don't want to spend too long out here anyway, because we have a lot to do back at the house. A lot of gameplay to get through. Honestly, Mary-Sue, like, didn't even really interact with Daniel, which is kind of a bummer. He was just too busy with the other ladies, and Mary-Sue was too busy fighting with Kaylin. See, Daniel was right in front of her, but instead she chooses to go over and poke Kaylin. They're not enemies anymore because their relationship is technically not low enough for it, but they're pretty mad. Okay. On that note, that was a fun little excursion, but we are going to skedaddle back home before it gets to be too late, before her needs get too low, and we'll meet back up with you when she gets home. Alright everybody, we are back at the Pleasant house, and Grace is on the move. Okay, she has a one-track mind. She knows that Kylie and Ezra just broke up today. She watched it happen in front of her very own eyes. Sorry, Noah's getting food. And she is taking this opportunity. Okay, hello? Okay, there we go. To, you know, make a move. He looked sad for a second. Oh, he's still thinking about how he and Kylie broke up. But luckily he's got someone else. So we're gonna go steady. I'm quite certain he's gonna say yes. Yeah, he's into it. And here we go. Grace is... Okay, what? Are they doing it? Okay. Sorry, I've never seen that interaction before. I guess that's because they were already in love. I don't know, that was a weird... Usually they hug each other. Differently, that is. Sorry, okay, so they're going steady. Like, yay for Grace, yay for Ezra. I have always kind of shipped them, if I'm being honest. I always thought that Grace and Ezra kind of made more sense. I don't know, maybe I just preferred them together. Again, I hate the situation in which they just got together, but, yay, boyfriend and girlfriend. This would be a really cute picture if her eyes were open. There we go. I would just like to get a screenshot right there. Alright, and so on that note, it's about 4 hours from when Mary-Sue gets home, and I think that everyone else is just gonna kind of focus on their needs. I'll go ahead and just stop recording here and we'll pick up with them either in the morning or when Mary-Sue gets home if something happens. And we'll see you then. Okay, so we have actually gone ahead and played through the first half of Monday because not much was going on. Everybody just woke up and went to work or school. The girls just got home from school. They are in private school. I don't know if I've mentioned that up to this point. So is Noah. I think I did actually, but reminding you, they're in private school. So I actually have a mod where private school students come home an hour earlier than the normal school. So they came home at 12 and Noah will be home at 2. And then Kenneth and Mary-Sue won't be home until 3, so that's fine. The girls will be here to watch Noah. I was just double checking. It is nobody's birthday. Remember, we still have 2 days left. But look who grew up while everybody was off at work. Simmy has grown up to a full-sized cat. Adult cat, whatever you want to call him. Super cute. Love that. So we now have 2 adult cats. They are both boys, so we're not going to be having any kittens, so that's a shame. But, maybe in the future. Probably not in this house. So what's going on with the girls? Grace over here, she has some needs she needs to take care of. Neither of them have after-school jobs, so they'll just be able to stay home and focus on whatever it is they want to focus on. I'm going to have you just take care of some needs. Oh yeah, and I did hire a maid. I figured a house like this, Mary-Sue would definitely want a maid, even though it's not like they have a ton of money, but they're doing all right for themselves, and they're going to probably come home with some promotions today, so they have money. I really don't see Mary-Sue as the type to clean her own home. She definitely made sure to hire a male maid at this point in time. She is over it with the hussies, the maids that usually come around, Kaylin Langrak. What's wrong there? Was the cat not able to use the scratching post? I don't think he was able to use the scratching post. That's fine. I'll try again later. And Grace is kind of hungry, so we're going to come get some leftovers. I think all we've got are like some, pancakes. I think that I'm going to have Grace invite over Ezra again today. Why not? She only has 2 days left as a teenager, so might as well make up the most of their time together. Or I could have her ask him out on a date. I'm not too sure. I have to be kind of sparing with how many times I send my Sims to community lots for a few reasons. One of those being pink flashing. The more I go in and out of different lots, the more pink flashing I experience, and then I have to quit my game, and then I have to reload it, and that's always a shame. By the way, Noah is going to join the dance team or the gymnastics team. I think he'll join dance, and he's bringing a friend home. Excellent. Anyways, so yeah, that's one reason, and then the other reason is that the episode that is, will just be so long. It's already so long, and we've only made it through 1 day, so I'm going to probably jump around here and there like I did today. And that might be the future format that I stick to. Rather than watching every waking moment of the whole rotation, we'll just highlight the, most important parts. And then Iris up here, I noticed she had the want to sneak out with River, so maybe we'll do that tonight. Alright, so Noah just got home from school, and he brought home, I believe, a townie. Her name is Meredith Jones. She's super cute. I love her hair. And yeah, now we have the kids at home. We're just going to kind of just chill out, not doing a whole lot. Like I said, I think that I am going to have Grace take Ezra out on a official date because tomorrow, on Tuesday, we'll be mostly occupied with their going to college and Noah's birthday and all of that. So, also, she has to want to go to college now. I think that I'm going to go ahead and lock that in because there's no guarantee she'll re-roll it after she goes on a date or anything like that. Iris still does not have the want to go to college, but I think that I'm going to send them regardless. I think that I made a point about this in one of my last episodes. Why didn't he put this on the desk? That kills me. That I sometimes, even if they don't have the want to go to college, I'm going to force them if I think that their family would make them go, or if it just makes sense. Like, for example, it wouldn't make sense that Mary-Sue would not force her kids to go to college. They have the means, and she is in a reputable line of work. Like, she's not going to let her kids just stay home and bum out or anything like that. Both of her older daughters went to college too, so actually no, that's a lie, I'm sorry. Lilith did not go to college, but that was Lilith's fault because she didn't have good enough grades. These girls definitely do. So yeah, we'll just kind of hang out and, oops, like I said, we're going to invite over Ezra real quick. Alright, so we were just on the way out the door. First of all, look at Grace's face. She's so cute. She has just asked Ezra Broke on a date, and she's headed out to a community lot. She had to get a taxi to come pick her up. Sorry, my camera's kind of going crazy. She had to get a taxi because Mary-Sue wasn't home yet with the car. Otherwise, I think Mary-Sue would have lent Grace the car. But we just got home from work, Mary-Sue and Kenneth got a promotion and Mary-Sue did not. Ouch, I know that has to sting, but it's her own fault because she's missing some skills. I think that we'll start to work on those because it just makes sense. She doesn't have the lifetime want to reach the top of the political career. However, she wants to earn 100,000 simoleons, so the easiest way to do that is to get promotions, right? But yeah, Kenneth is now a state assembly person, got a big bonus, and Iris got invited to the Platinum Gym, the hobby location. So, you know what, Mary-Sue? That's fine. So yeah, let's go hang out with Grace. We're going on a date, and we're just going to the bistro here in Pleasant View. Nothing fancy. I'll see you guys when we get there. We have arrived at the bistro, and I just forget how positively cute it is. One of these days, I'm going to put some stuff around it so it doesn't look like it's just in the middle of nowhere. But that's a future project, not something I'm focused on right now. Okay, so here we are, cute little Ezra. We are going to talk. Maybe we'll talk some crap about someone. I want to see who she would gossip about. Watch it be like her sister. Oh, that's a townie. I don't know her name. I think it's Rose or something. I also see he has the one locked in to win the Communications Fellowship Scholarship, which is fun. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to work on that for him when we go to play him in Strangetown. Okay, so a few people have arrived. She's not actually hungry, but I think maybe we could go upstairs. No, there's not much going on up here either. I kind of just came here out of habit. Oh gosh, they're trying to look at the grass. But we'll at least go inside. At least. Oh, Miranda Monty's here. Oh, Marissa Cap. I did not recognize her. Marissa has a different default hair. Oh, the lag is crazy. And Sandy Grunt is here. That's General Buzz Grunt's new wife. Mercutio Monty. That's awkward. Mercutio and Marissa are... Or not Marissa. Mercutio and Miranda are exes. And she's now married to his cousin. So hopefully they don't get into any kind of fights. I love how Ezra has absolutely no wants to do with Grace. That is so sad. But we're just going to focus on Grace's wants then. Because she wants to tell him a dirty joke. They may just not be that into each other at the end of the day. They do have 2 bolts of chemistry. And they're in love, but who's to say this is going to be a forever relationship? It could very well be just 2 teenagers not really sure what they want. It happens all the time. Oh my god, I'm kind of shocked. I mean, I know they're both knowledge sims, but usually when you're on a date they at least roll some wants for each other, but I've got nothing. Absolutely nothing. I guess I'll just let the game roll and see if they interact autonomously with each other or not. Oh my gosh, very pregnant Jill Grunt is here. Didn't she have her baby, or did she get pregnant again? I could have swore. Okay, well, we got some romance going. Doing a little PDA at the bar. Oh gosh, Sandy is fighting with Marissa Cat back there. Okay. Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on everybody. This could very well turn out to be quite a dud. I really didn't anticipate this. I thought there would be some kind of wants, but I mean, I guess when you're already in love and going steady, there's not much to work towards anyway. This is technically their first date though, so I kind of wanted to just have them go out somewhere, just the 2 of them, and spend some time together, but Grace is more concerned about looking at the leaves on the wall than she is. Oh god, I put the walls up for 2 seconds and someone's fighting. Okay, Marissa and Sandy. You know, I'm not that surprised. I think from my memory, Sandy's actually really mean. And Marissa is now married to Tybalt Cat. Marissa is Marissa Bendette, if you didn't know. Wow, and she got her booty kicked. So now this leads me to wonder if there's going to be some kind of feud. Oh my god, they're enemies! I wonder if there's going to be some kind of feud between the Grunts and the Caps now. That would be really fun. It's not just the Monties and the Caps fighting anymore. Okay, well anyway, I guess this is about the gist of it. They're just gonna kind of hang out. Oh, they made out for the first time and I completely missed it. Well, that's fine. I know what it looks like. Yeah, we'll just spend some time here, and unless something super eventful happens, we'll just go straight home in a few minutes, that is. I'm gonna spend some more time here with them and see if they do anything fun. Nicole Mace is here. Cute. But yeah, I'll see you guys probably when Grace gets back home. I want to see if they can at least have a great date. Oh, Henry's walking by. Wait! It's too late. I was too slow. That's Grace's half-brother, Henry. That's Daniel's, one of Daniel's children with Chloe Curious. Oh boy. Okay, but yeah, like I said, unless something else happens, I'll just meet you guys back when Grace gets home. So I just got back. Well, Grace isn't back yet. She'll be back in about 5 hours, but we have returned to the main household. And, oh, I thought I pressed play. I'm like, why is she stuck? These two, Mary-Sue and Kenneth, like I said before, they are so sweet together. They seem to really be in love. And I've noticed he hasn't rolled the first want regarding Jan. I mean, he's all about Mary-Sue. So I'm beginning to think that little tryst in the park was kind of like a fluke. Perhaps he, you know, did have something going on with Jan before he met Mary-Sue, but he's definitely all in for this woman. And why wouldn't he be? Because she's amazing. I mean, from his point of view, she's not exactly perfect. She's definitely not perfect, but from his point of view, he, you know, is really into her. They have a lot in common as well, I like to think, since they're, okay, he went for the exact toilet I was going for. Since they work in the same field, and yes, he may be much younger, but I don't know, maybe he's into that kind of thing. I was also taking a look around. The leaves are falling, and we're definitely going to need to hire a gardener. I don't think, like I said, it's a possibility that Kenneth could, you know, do some gardening, but I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. He doesn't have very much interest in the environment or anything like that. Does Mary-Sue? Not really, no. So I don't see any reason why they would spend any time gardening or focusing outside when they could just pay someone else to do that, you know? Okay, Iris is upstairs, of course, obsessed as always with the exercise bike. I was really tempted to just delete this, but her favorite hobby is fitness. She's really into it, and I mean, it's good for them. It's keeping them fit, but I just wish that they would not exhaust themselves so much on it. So now she's exhausted and it's only 5 o'clock. I guess I'll just send her down for a nap. Like she's a baby, send her down. But she's going to take a nap because later on tonight she's going to sneak out with River, and I'll just let her kind of rest until then. As far as Noah is concerned, boy, this is not an easy to see inside a household, is it? That's my own fault for setting up the layout this way, but it didn't occur to me until now. So same thing, he's pretty tired. So I guess we'll just kind of mosey on around until it's time for Grace to get home. I'm really excited for tomorrow, so I won't be too surprised if I end up just skipping ahead until tomorrow for the girls to go to college and for Noah's birthday. Alright, so bad news, guys. Iris got caught sneaking out by the police. I can't believe it. We have a little Lilith 2.0. She looks so forlorn back there. I just need to get a little picture. Maybe a little zoomed out so you can tell it's a cop car. Excellent. Yeah, so everyone else went to bed, and Iris did indeed sneak out with River, which was great because then she rolled the want to go to college. Unfortunately, now she's been caught, and I'm not sure if if Mary-Sue's gonna wake up. I think I'm gonna make her wake up. I'm gonna make her wake up, and because sometimes the system works correctly where the parent will come lecture the teenager, and then other times not. Yeah, so like I don't know where even the police officer went, if they got back in the car already or what, but they said Iris was out way past their bedtime, don't let it happen again. So now Iris gets to do the walk of shame back into the house. Mary-Sue, we're gonna pretend as if she actually had that conversation with the police officer, and she's going to let Iris have it. Look how sad she looks. It's so funny. My goodness. Yeah, it's it's a shame. Mary-Sue is not happy about this. She realizes that the girls are almost out of the house, but they aren't yet, and she doesn't want you know, Iris, acting like you're all grown up. Yeah, see? She's like, while you live under my roof, you're gonna follow my rules, and blah 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 blah. Other things that moms tend to say in this specific instance, and I just want to see, yeah, so the relationship did take a hit, so I would like to thank the person. Oh, the cop is out there. He must have went to the garage. Ugh, I might have to delete that door or something. But anyway, yeah, I had that problem last time. I think one of the kids got caught sneaking out or something, or I don't remember what happened, but I wanted Mary-Sue to lecture the kids, and I couldn't because the relationship was too high, but now it is not. Or, yeah, now I have a mod for it. So, oh, so sad, but good news for us. Oh, man. Yeah, she's devastated. I think, okay, Mary-Sue, I think if anything, she's, like, embarrassed. It's probably a little humiliating to be escorted home by the police when you're almost 18 years old. Yeah. And not to mention the repercussions that could have had on her relationship with River, because I'm sure he's like, you know, pretty bummed about it too. I realized that despite the fact she's in love with River, we haven't really spent any time with him this round. They did have their woohoo and all of that, but they never did go steady. If you don't know who River is, he is the son of Dina Caliente and Mortimer Goth. The illegitimate son, I should say, because that's why his last name is Caliente. Dina did in fact get pregnant, but Mortimer was not willing to leave Bella for her. He paid child support until the bitter end, but Mortimer has now passed on. River is fatherless and is a romance sim and is just kind of like making his way across the town until he finds the one, I guess. Only time will tell if Iris is the one. It's already 6 o'clock in the morning on their last day. I mean, I don't really see the point in sending her to school, to sleep. But I was thinking about school because she needs to do her homework. I do want that to be done. What is going on over here? They're making out. Oh my gosh, get a room. And they just had their private school fees taken out. That's what that money was. Cool, and now Noah wants to do his homework. I did also have Kenneth call and hire a gardener. So the gardener will be here tomorrow to help pick up all the leaves and maybe take care of the orchard trees because I completely forgot. I did not even notice actually that they had orchard trees. I thought that those were just trees. So they're like not doing well. But it's fine. Yeah, so today's the day, guys. We are going to send Grace and Iris off to college. We are going to have Noah grow up to a teenager. And then after that, we'll still have one day left. So like I said at the beginning, we're going to get to play with Noah as a teen and see what he gets up to. That's always my favorite part when they become teenagers because you can kind of start to get a feeling of who their character is, like what their interests are, other than the very basics, of course. Like what kind of sim is he going to be? Is he going to be, you know, like ambitious like Mary-Sue? Is he going to be a little bit more laid back? Is he going to be a bit more carefree? Is he going to be like a Daniel Jr.? Only time will tell in that case. Yeah, and so they're all going to be going to school and work here pretty soon. I think I'll just fast forward until they come home from school like I did the other day, and we'll catch up with them then. The girls just got home from school, and Grace brought home a friend, none other than Levi Curious, the star of one of our more recent episodes. This is the son of Nina and Vidkind, who just recently aged up to a teenager, so he's a little bit younger than the girls, but that's okay. And they're both romantically spoken for anyway, so. I had to get Grace out of bed to go to school, so she didn't end up doing her homework. What's the deal over here? I guess because there's so many things on the desk, they can't get to it. I don't know what that's about. I really would like for them to have some friends over and stuff before they leave at 6 p.m., so I'm just going to let them take care and get some rest right now. As soon as Grace... I make them do their homework before they go to college. I feel like you would have your assignments finished before you go somewhere. Look, she fears breaking up with Ezra. It's good to know that she's thinking about him. They did change into their outerwear because it's officially getting cold outside, so that's nice. So it shows the changing of the seasons. The gardener did show up. She's been raking leaves all day. Poor thing. We're going to take care of this, and then who's she going to invite over besides Ezra? Does she have any friends besides him? Yeah, she has Orion, which is Levi's stepsister, stepsister. Maybe she'll invite her dad. That would be interesting. River can come, Talia. Basically, we're going to have like a party, but an unofficial party, because I would actually like to have a real birthday party for River. I'm not sure how I'm going to accomplish this. Perhaps I will only invite Grace and Iris's very close friends so that there's more room for family members or Noah's friends. I guess we'll just see who's available. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so actually Mary-Sue doesn't get home until 3, so she can start the party then. And technically speaking, because of the mod I use to keep them from aging up during birthday parties, unless they blow out the candles, I don't think Grace and Iris are going to grow up either. So I don't have to stress about sending them to college before 6 p.m. At least I hope not. So we'll just have to see if that works the way I think it's going to work. Okay, but yeah, we're going to invite Ezra. And yeah, just him. I was thinking about also inviting his stepsister Vega, who is Laszlo Curious's alien daughter. She's related to Levi and Orion, of course, but you know, they don't know each other like that, so I'm just trying to keep it to the people she's closest with. So we'll just invite Ezra and Orion. Oh, just kidding. Orion went to college already. I completely forgot. She's in the sim bin at university. I can't invite her. That's okay. I mean, I could just teleport her, but I'll just see. Maybe we should invite Daniel. I don't know. I mean, we will invite River. I know that, because he would be coming for Iris anyway, since they're in love and all that. That's pretty much it, though. I think I'm going to invite Daniel. I feel like that's going to be a problem, because Daniel and Mary-Sue are still technically in love. They are still technically in love. However, perhaps if Kenneth is nearby, if Daniel tries something on Mary-Sue, she'll reject him. That's kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen. Oh no, I can't invite Talia because that's one of River's girlfriends. Oh my gosh, she is friends with Vega. See, I don't know what I was thinking, but it's okay. They're not that close. Daniel's at working. Try after 5. Oh dang. Alright, fine. Can try after 5. The gardener's finished for the day. That's nice. Iris is still asleep. Noah just got home from school. I'm so sorry about the lag, guys. I know it's not as bad as it could be, but it's enough to bother me, so I apologize. It's because of the sheer size of this lot. Okay, take care of yourself. And then let's see, did the people she invite come over? Yes, so everyone's here. Great Ezra. Nina Curious is here as well, which is interesting. I'm not going to invite her inside. Unless she's here. Okay, she just walked in. Never mind. I wasn't going to invite her inside. But here she is. And John Burb's walking by as well. I think these two just walked in because they're, like, outgoing, I suppose. Although, no, because Nina's shy, isn't she? That's really weird. Okay, Mary-Sue and Kenneth are rolling up. Oh, the tree. It's killing me. Let's see, Mary-Sue, did you get a promotion? I did give her skills she needed. Yes, state assembly person. So see, she's right behind Kenneth in terms of progress. That's good to know. So yeah, she's a state assembly person. I don't really know what that means. A lot of creative thought will be needed in meeting with state officials to be sure SimCity's local interests are protected and promoted. Alright then. She now works from 9 to 4. Kenneth actually doesn't get off until 4, so he'll be home soon. I'm gonna go ahead and have Mary-Sue throw the party, unless one of the girls has a want for a party. No, so I'll just have her throw the party. Yeah, and who of Noah's friends should I invite? Oh, Damon Monty. Damon, oh, Henry, his half-brother. I would love to have Henry here. Yeah, perhaps we will, teleport Henry over here, because I don't think Mary-Sue knows him. He's also really close friends with Brooke Summerdream, and he's just friends with Zeke Summerdream. I'll keep it small, so we'll just have Damon and Henry, and then I'm going to teleport Daniel after 5 o'clock, because we'll just say that he has to come late because of work. That's totally fine. Yeah, I don't want to invite too many people, because I made the mistake of having a huge birthday party in one of my private saves, and it was a small house. It was just too much going on, and this lot already can barely move as it is. So yeah, perhaps Mary-Sue will just invite 1 or 2 of her friends, and then I don't know, who would she invite? Her daughter, Angela, probably. Angela should be here. Unfortunately, she's not close with Lilith, and I don't think Lilith would come, even if she did invite her, but I'll put her on the list. Yeah, Angela broke. Oh, what about her granddaughter, Alice? That's probably a good idea, too. And Lilith. And her grandson, Zeke. Let's see if any of these Sims show up, or if it's just going to be Angela. That should be good. Yay, it's a birthday party. Oh yeah, at least someone's not coming. I'm pretty sure it's Lilith. I think they don't get along. Um, well, I mean, if anything, it's pretty low. They're not like furious with each other. Their relationship is not in the negative, but it's not great. It's not great, and neither is her relationship with her grandsons from Lilith, Zeke and Kai. Alright, and so some people have been invited. I went ahead and bought some supplies for the party. I'm gonna have Grace come over here and serve the buffet table. Their finances, like their household funds, completely doubled since the last time I looked, thanks to the promotions that Kenneth and Mary-Sue got. And I think they also have the, whatchamacallit, no, they don't have the investing. Yeah, they don't have the investing aspiration benefit just yet. I've also looked at this before and noticed that neither of them, Mary-Sue nor Kenneth, have enough aspiration benefit points to spend on a secondary aspiration, so that may not happen during this round, but that's okay. Slowly but surely. Grab a plate. Alright. We got some people, looks like people looking for Kenneth if I had to guess. And I'm getting worried. Okay, wait, people are showing up for the party. They're just over here. Wow, consider me shocked. Lilith actually showed up and she has this is a new default hair replacement. I think I'm gonna change that because she had half black and half red hair, and I think that I would prefer something in that scope for her. She does not strike me as a pink hair sim. But Angela and Alice also showed up, so it looks like the person who didn't come was Lilith's son Zeke, and I may teleport him just because, I don't know, it kind of makes sense that Lilith would bring him. Now what I'm really hoping is that the girls can be nice for 5 minutes, because if I'm not mistaken, they are still enemies. Oh look, I forgot this was out here. This is Grace's flower from Ezra. Anyway, I think that it would be nice to make sure they stay on their best behavior. I don't want to have to send one of them home early. And look at this, so much is happening all at once. Kenneth has gotten home from work and he got another promotion. He's now a congressperson. So it's not hard to see how he was already a mayor when he first moved in, because he is just climbing the ranks. He has the skills and they have so many household friends that I guess it just makes sense. Maybe I should have cut back some of his skills a little bit, but I'm just going to leave it as it is and see how it goes for him. I think it's going to be quite tense in the house if he winds up getting to the top of the political career before Mary-Sue does, when she's older and more skilled. I think that would really sting. Yeah. Okay, so where is my sim blender? Did I delete it? Okay, we don't have one, so I'm going to get a sim blender and I'm going to teleport the sims that I want to be here for the party. So give me just a moment to do that. Alright, so I just very quickly gave Lilith a new hairstyle and some new makeup because I couldn't help myself, and I think she looks a million times better. Look how pretty she is. Oh my gosh. I love it. She's stunning. I do think that she is blowing Angela away right now. She looks so good. Yeah, I'm so happy to see her. Can't wait to get to her household in this round. And then I teleported over Damon and Henry, and it looks like the default's got a hold of Damon as well, so he needs a new hairstyle. But look at Henry! Henry is so cute. Oh my gosh, I can't actually look at him. There we go. Yeah, with his hair and his human skin and his alien eyes, Henry's probably one of my favorite Sims ever. And I love that Nina just kind of showed up. I think she's going to be a real firecracker here at the party, especially once we get Daniel over here in about 45 sim minutes. It's going to be interesting to witness. Hopefully I can keep everybody from getting into any major fights so we can make this a good birthday party for Noah, but I guess we're going to have to find out. Okay, so this is this is Damon's new hat, and I'm not sure what it's going to look like when he's not wearing the hat, but for some reason I was feeling it. Okay, I don't usually put hats on my Sims, but I think Damon was the beanie wearer. He always used to wear a beanie when he was a kid, so I guess he's just a hat guy. And it's screaming like the guy from High School Musical, if you know who I'm talking about, Sharpay's brother. I feel so bad because I remember Sharpay's name, but not his. But it's giving me that kind of vibe because he always wore hats like that. So without further ado, let's get this party rockin' and rollin'. So Mary-Sue's coming. First thing she's gonna do is be romantic with Kenneth because they just can't help themselves. They're animals. I'm gonna kind of just check around and see what everybody's doing. Grace is having some dinner with Levi, which is cute. They may have just met or something. I don't know if they know each other. No, they do. They know each other fairly well. Decently enough. Okay, Iris has been over here at the piano for a while. She's in her pajamas. We need to get her to change for the party. And I'm going to have her come join the kids getting some dinner, I think. Speaking of dinner, I'm hungry as well, so... Oh my gosh, one sim gets off and the other sim gets on. I might have to hide the piano for the time being. Noah is upstairs, oh my gosh, playing in his room all by himself on his birthday. How sad. So I'm gonna have him come down and join the party. Maybe, you know, see his sisters. I don't think... Has he met Angela and Lilith? I sure hope so. Oh my goodness. Okay, yes. And he doesn't like Lilith, which is hilarious. She must have gotten off on the wrong foot with him. They're so much older. I mean, like, you know, Angela and Lilith are old enough to be Noah's moms, so I imagine it's probably difficult to connect with your little brother when he's that much of a, when there's that much of an age difference. But I want to try, you know? I want to try. Oh, looks like Iris chose to come and eat in here by herself. Yeah, the table was full, that's why. Okay, it's after 5 p.m., so I'm gonna go ahead and teleport over Daniel. I could just have them invite him, but I want him here now. So over here I have my sim blender. Ta-da! He just walked right up. And with this hairstyle, like, I definitely don't think I'm gonna keep this hairstyle for him, but let's just admire it for a moment, because with this hairstyle I feel like he looks so much like his son Henry. Or I guess I should say Henry looks like him. Look at Lilith. Oh my gosh, I just love family reunions, especially when they're all redheads. How cute is that? So I'm just going to give Daniel another hairstyle as well, instead of waiting to get to his house. So BRB. And lo and behold, here is Daniel's makeover. I forgot that I had given him wrinkles in the last playthrough with him. So now he looks just like, you know, Max's Daniel, but oh my gosh, this camera's driving me crazy! But no, but he looks better. He's got his hair, you know, no receding hairline for this guy. He takes his vitamins. But I did switch out his Max's beard for a 4:2 clay beard. You know, it looks the same, but it kind of matches his hairstyle a bit better. And I put some freckles on him. So, yeah, he looks great. Everybody looks amazing. Go ahead and get back into it. I'm not sure what time I'm going to have Noah blow out the candles. I think that he should hang out with Lilith for a minute, too. See if I can't get them to like each other. Oh yeah, I forgot to teleport Zeke. Oops. Last one. He is in the Summer Dream house. Zeke right there. And I could teleport Kai, but Zeke is older, so maybe we'll just have Zeke here today. I think it's definitely plenty of people. In fact, it's probably too many, but it's fine. Okay, everyone's having a great time. Oh, Iris is eating dinner with Nina. That's sweet. And Kenneth is just watching. Uh-oh, oh my goodness, how sad. How sad. Mary-Sue just rejected a hug from her grandchild. That is terrible. I guess they don't know each other very well. Oh my gosh. Are you stuck, Mary-Sue? Can you walk out? Is Kenneth in the way? Okay, there you go. Okay, I think it's about time. We're currently at less than 3 hours. We're at a not bad party. I'm going to have Noah come blow out the candles because why not? Because I'm ready. And there's so many Sims here, I can't keep track of everybody. I just saw someone at the pool. Okay, Lilith has decided to leave the party. She has gone swimming. That's fine, I guess. Oh no, okay. Pause, because Daniel's doing the swagger walk, and that can only mean one thing. He is coming to be romantic up with Nina. Definitely with Nina. I'm gonna make everybody stop what they're doing. Oh no, well I didn't mean to have Iris stop watching the cake, and now it's unfixable. That's sad. It's fine, there's plenty of Sims. Let's get them situated. Okay, everyone's gonna fart hearts over people now. This is a tight little space, not a lot of room for all these Sims, huh? Of course the phone starts ringing at this very moment. Woohoo! Oh, hi. Is Grace available to talk? Looks like Bo Broke is calling to talk to Grace. That probably is because Grace went on a date with his little brother Ezra, so I bet he's just saying like, oh, I heard Ezra had a great time, do you want to go downtown? No, we don't have time for that right now. So yeah, oh, Noah's about to age up into a teenager, I'm so excited. And I'm just checking out his personality to make sure I'm gonna choose the right aspiration for him. Look how cute. Alright, look how cute. Okay, so we know that he is going to be a popularity sim, and his one true hobby is music and dance, so I think I'm inclined to give him probably the creative turn on. I usually will do that one, or I'll do great dancer. Let's do great dancer just for some variety. And I like to do the Pleasant Sims method of choosing a hair color for him to be turned on by. It's like one of the easiest things you could possibly do. So I am going to randomize that really quickly. Okay, so we got the number 4, so that's going to be black hair. And then for his turn off, we are going to randomize that as well. I got the number 1, which would be, I guess, his current turn off, which is gray hair. I don't know how I feel about 2 of our traits, or you know, whatever they're called, being hair. So let me randomize that again, and I got 16 this time, so whatever this is, I'm definitely gonna go with it. We have 6, 12, 18. It's another hair. Okay, looks like he's turned off by accessories. It's pretty random, but that's fine. You know, they can all be amazing. We don't want anyone to age up with him today. Wonderful. So let me just get a good look at you. Oh my god, first of all. Mary-Sue, you are disgusting. Groping your husband in front of all your kids. Oh my gosh, look, Damon and Levi are flirting. I forgot that they're together. Oh my gosh, look at his little face. He's genuinely so handsome. He looks so much like Mary-Sue. He just basically has her whole face. Kind of crazy, but he has Daniel's green eyes. I love that. I love that so much for them. For Daniel and Mary-Sue to have 4 children that all look like Daniel, and then for the very last one to be a boy and to look like Mary-Sue. I think she deserved that. Alright, so now he has aged up, and the first thing he wants to do is go to college. That's not happening. Not yet, anyway. But it is time to send the girls off, so we are going to have them say goodbye. I think it'd be nice for you to say goodbye to your brother, considering it's his birthday too. She's going to give Noah a hug. Goodbye. And then, oh, we also need to see which scholarships, if any, the girls were going to get. So, Grace is going to go first since she was born first. We're going to go to college. We only have 1 minute left on the party. 1 hour, you know, it's all the same. River's taking a shower? Sir, that's weird. Okay, we're going to apply for scholarships. I think she's just going to get the one for good grades. Daniel can't stop swaggering all over the place. Okay, we have SimCity Scholars Grant. Anything else? Nope, that was it. Cool. I guess we will also have... What is Mary-Sue about to do? God, she is obsessed with him. She is absolutely obsessed with Kenneth. No, I'm going to have you say goodbye to your mother. If I'm not mistaken, their relationship is really good. It's kind of sad because Mary-Sue really just got like a do-over with these girls and sort of just swept everything that happened with, you know, her firstborn twins under the rug. Alright, goodbye, Grace. I have to make sure they go before the party's over so they don't accidentally age up. Grace is about to leave this household. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes. And I was thinking that I might have... Who is asleep? Okay, Noah went to sleep in Grace's bed. Anyway, I was thinking I might have her take some of her things from her room since I so painstakingly decorated it. So she can just take, like, her desk. That's fine. Oh, nothing went on it. Cool. She can take all of this stuff. We'll just delete that. Yeah, some stuff for her dorm room, you know. And then the rest of it we can just buy when she gets there. That's fine. Cool. And we're gonna have to wake up Noah because Noah, what are you doing? You can't go to sleep. It's your party. You have to come finish talking to people, hanging out with people. Maybe come talk to your niece. I always forget that Alice, it would technically be his niece and not his cousin. Okay, Grace is gone. Off to college. I could have just used the send to college tool from Neighborhood View to send the girls at the same time, but I prefer to do it this way. Alright, and then you are next, Iris, so you're going to... She doesn't have time to say goodbye. Sorry. um, this whole party was a big goodbye, so they're fine. We're calling the college, applying for scholarships. We only have 10 seconds left. I just hope that she doesn't age up right away. It's going to be awkward. Oh, she got 2, so she got the scholarship award for being, for having good grades. But she also has the Hogan Award for athletics for high body skill, which is good. That's good for her. Our River is coming to hug her romantically. That's really sweet, but I don't have time. I'm sorry. Okay, we had a good party though, and now everyone is going to leave, and we're going to move to college. And fingers crossed. Yes, Iris is about to leave, and I will do the same thing where she will take some stuff from her room. Oh, she didn't do her last assignment, so of course that's going to be in my way. I think for you, I will just take like the plushies, some of the decorations, maybe the side table or something. I don't know, like, she's gonna get mostly new stuff when she gets to her dorm, or maybe the girls will get a house at college. I don't know yet. Okay, Kenneth was going to do something with Mina, but now everybody's running to say goodbye to Iris, and the party's over, so all the guests are leaving. River has a tummy. I don't know when he got overweight, but that's perfect. Just poking the tummy out. And Iris is out of here. Bye-bye, and we'll get to see them again this round. Well, I guess not this round. Yeah, this round, because they'll have 1 day left in fall. When they get to university, so we'll get to set them up, and that will be pretty much it. But we'll get to see them later when we go back to college. Yay! And so now I have to set up, or I should say unset everything from the party and send everybody to bed. So we will regroup in the morning, and look, he wants to sneak out with Damon. That's so funny. How cute! No, and Kenneth playing catch. That's sweet. Alright, so it is 7 o'clock on Wednesday. Actually, we spun forward quite a bit. There actually just wasn't a lot going on. I do want to show off Noah's new outfit, though. He had an okay outfit that he aged up into, but I just want you to see that I did give him a new one. Oh my gosh, come here. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I think he just looks so darling. Now that I look at it, these jeans are like really blue, but I decided to stay with the green and yellow color scheme for him. I like it a lot. I think it also brings out the green in his eyes really nicely. I can tell he's gonna be one of my new favorite Sims as he gets older. He's so cute, and genuinely love his personality. I've already looked at this quite a few times today, but just to go over it once again, he's really outgoing and active, and his favorite hobby is music and dance. He's been playing the piano quite a bit, and now his mom's violin. I did talk about getting him a drum set. Now that both of his big sisters have moved out, I have lots of room upstairs. I have 2 of these rooms here that I could easily turn into like a hobby room or some kind of rec room. Maybe even just for him, depends on what he wants, of course. I did randomize Noah's sexuality, as I do all of my Sims when they age up to teens, and he turns out to be bisexual, which is not a big deal, but it's just so funny to me because both of his sisters, Grace and Iris, have also turned out to be bisexual, so I know it's just, like, a total coincidence, but there's something about this family that just keeps producing bisexual Sims. I love it though, I'm all for it. And I locked in his wand here to sneak out with Damon. He also rolled the wand to go out with Damon, but I decided we're just going to sneak out with him tonight. So we're just going to be picking up here. He was taking a nap on the couch. He hasn't really been up to a whole bunch, like I said. We've just been kind of passing the time. I don't think I'm going to change too much about his room. But now that he's a bit older and a bit more mature, maybe I'll do like a darker green to sort of reflect that. I don't know, something like that. It's kind of nice. And I will probably do away with like the night lights and stuff like that here. You know what, he can keep Pepper the penguin. I think she's cute. And let's talk about the whole situation with Mary-Sue and Kenneth again. I have come to the conclusion that Kenneth is not a cheater. I don't think that he's having an affair on Mary-Sue. I was very skeptical of him, but this whole round he has proven time and again that he is just absolutely obsessed with Mary-Sue. Literally can't keep his hands off of her, and I think they're genuinely in love. As far as his want, his desire to have a baby, I just think that it's just not going to happen. I think that Mary-Sue has expressed this to him, oh my goodness, quite a bit. She has had 5 children. Oh my gosh, she's in the wall. She does not have the like physical ability to produce children anymore. I mean, she's 2 days from becoming an elder. Those days are long gone for her. And unfortunately, she just isn't in the space right now to adopt a child, especially. Oh my god, these two are ridiculous. I'm trying to have like a serious conversation and they're just getting at it with the cats. But yeah, I'm just trying to say that I don't think it would be in their story to adopt a baby. I guess I'll unlock it, or should I leave it locked? I don't know, because he's getting older too. It could be that he is comfortable just helping to raise Noah, because I mean, he's been in the picture since Noah was young, and in a way, like, he helped raise Noah, so that's his stepson, but still could be considered his son. And then as for Mary-Sue and her ongoing fling with Daniel, I think that there's some meaning to it that she's still in love with Daniel, but she didn't roll any once to be with him, and he was here for a few hours during Noah's birthday party and still did not interact with him, at least not that I was able to see. So I think we're just gonna kind of let that cool down, you know? Like, it may be time that, yes, she'll always love him because that was probably, you can assume, her first love. They probably got together very young, and they have so many children together, but it's not the type of love that she feels for Kenneth. For Kenneth, she feels like she's in love with him. They adore each other. I mean, I just don't know any other way to say it. Whereas with Daniel, he hurt her one too many times, and was never exactly regretful about his actions. I think that he was just sorry that he got caught, not sorry that he hurt Mary-Sue. And even to this day, Daniel has not been able to correct his ways. I mean, as you know, he is now married to Aaron and still has affairs and so many kids. So I think Mary-Sue is of the mindset Daniel made his bed, let him lie in it. You know, that could always change later on. I mean, they are technically just two Sims in love, so I don't know what's going to happen. But right now, that's kind of what I'm working with story-wise. But one last close-up shot of these two before I get sick of looking at them. Her teeth keep showing through her mouth, and I'm not sure what that's about. But otherwise, she looks great. They look great together. They're going through the glass, but they're fine. And I think that's where we're going to end things with their story, of course, for today's episode. Now, next round, you never know what could happen, but this is where we are for today. On that note, it is 11 p.m., and we can now officially ask Damon if he wants to sneak out. So Damon, as I was saying before, is romantically involved with Levi Curious. I believe Damon is gay. And Noah and Damon have been best friends for a long time, since they were children. They grew up together. It'll be really interesting to see if they ever develops like some chemistry, because technically speaking, his turn on is black hair, and Damon has black hair. I don't know if he's a great dancer, but I know he doesn't use any accessories, so you never know. I did take a look to see if there's anyone he automatically had chemistry with, and of all people, it was his best friend Talia Cap, the girl who we didn't even invite to his birthday party. And I believe Talia's a bit older than Noah. I think that she may be close to going to college soon, so not sure if that relationship is ever going to go anywhere. Yeah, so it's 11:30. I'm going to just have him do some basic stuff. Hopefully he won't get caught by the police the same way that Iris was, but at the same time, I kind of could see it. And we're just going to send the old guys to bed. Alright, it is 1 o'clock in the morning, and Damon has arrived in the limo to pick up Noah. This is just so funny to me. Alright, fingers crossed he can make it back home without any run-ins with the law enforcement. Okay, so good news. Noah made it home safely. He did not get caught, so he's pretty happy about that. And he immediately rolled the one to sneak out with his half-brother Henry. To this day, I don't believe it's common knowledge that Henry is their half brother. I don't think that Grace or Iris ever realized this either. I'll have to go back and look at my episode where I played with Henry and his family to see if I ever said anything differently. Maybe I should start keeping notes because it is starting to get a little convoluted, I have to admit. But they are really close friends because they went to school together, so it's just one of those things. I'm not sure if it's like slowly going to become obvious to them as they all get older. Henry looks so much like Daniel. He doesn't have an active father in the picture. I guess only time will tell with that one. But for now, I'm content just letting them be friends. And obviously, they know each other as siblings in the relationship panel, but not in their not in their minds, I guess. Okay, and at the same moment that Noah got home, it ticked over to winter, which is great, which means we have officially finished this round. I'm just going to round it off. I typically leave at 6 a.m., so that's pretty much it, though. I mean, we had a very eventful time. Grace and Iris, Grace broke up Ezra and Kylie and then stole him for herself. They went on a great date, and oh, we have a cat in our bed. And what else? Iris and River were in love, but I think they were in love already. But anyway, so they had some romantic conquests just before they went to college. And now they're going to be in the sim bin over there, which reminds me to make a note that Grace and Iris will be starting their first day of university on the last day of fall. Okay, and then of course Kenneth and Mary-Sue have just woken up. Something to look forward to in the next round is going to be, of course, Mary-Sue is going to have a birthday. She's finally going to become an elder. I think that Daniel is going to beat her to it. I feel like he's closer, but I just can't remember off the top of my head. We'll find out when we get over to his house pretty soon here. Kenneth is still a ways off, though. He's 12 days away from becoming an elder. So yeah, like I said at the beginning of the episode, Mary-Sue is 10 days older than him, which is not a lot and is a lot at the same time. And then, of course, Noah just became a teenager, so next time we come back, we will get to play an entire round with him. Oop, this is a ACR adjuster. We don't need that anymore. We found out that he is bisexual and he is a popularity sim. His favorite hobby is music and dance. I do think that when I come back, I'm going to give him maybe one of these rooms as like a hobby room. That would be super fun. What is going on with the cats? They have their tails tied together. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We're going to end things here. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching today. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. I actually had a great time playing with them finally after however long it took me to get through the house renovation. Like I said before, it's still not 100% complete. There's probably still a lot more that I'm going to change as time goes on, but that's the beauty of it. We can always just kind of add or subtract as we go. Alright, I wanted it to be daytime while I said goodbye, but I realized how sad it looks now that all the trees and everything are dead, but it's fine. Yeah, so like I said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope to see you again really soon with the next episode with the Burb family, and we have a lot to look forward to there as well, with John and Jennifer expecting a new baby. I do believe their teenage daughter Kylie is probably going to be aging up pretty soon, and then we should be able to see Tally, their other daughter, also become a teenager. So I'm looking forward to all of that. I'm really excited to see that new baby, especially a late in life baby like for John and Jennifer. That's gonna be fun. In the meantime, though, since it takes me a while to get these episodes out, which again, I appreciate y'all's patience, you can always catch me over on Twitch. I do stream Sims 2 content pretty frequently. I've also recently gotten into The Sims 3, and that has been a lot of fun, believe it or not. I've always been a Sims 2 girly, but The Sims 3 has been really speaking to me lately. I'm glad I finally decided to give it a real shot. As always, all of my links are going to be down below in the description, and I will see you guys really soon. Take care. Bye-bye.